Hello everybody, my name is Cyberknyfe. We're running on top of trucks today because I'm playing Cluster Truck. Why? Because I need something to go in the background of this video, and I'm too lazy to do voiceovers of Minecraft gameplay again. God, don't make me go back in the hole. You're gonna get to see my really good gameplay and then hear about what the hell I have planned for the channel for the next little while, because I was kind of gone for a few days. I got kind of ill because my body hates me, and so then I kind of died, and I thought, oh, I'll just play Poppy Playtime, and then I messed that up entirely. But I did finish Chapter 3, so there is a raw video file somewhere on my desktop, and I'll find it. No, I didn't lose it. I just haven't gone and edited it yet because there are a few segments I want to edit, and I want to try to put a bit more effort into it this time than my usual, what was that? Because I'm going to be honest, I have not put a ton of effort into editing. I put a little bit here and there, like the channel trailer and all that. But calling that like actual effort in terms of editing a video is kind of generous. But I do hope to like actually, jeez, I'm not good at this game. I do have like some ideas for some funny some hopefully funny edits, and just generally a better viewing experience, because I like that for my videos to be a bit better to watch. I don't know, man. I want to edit. I want to add some like comedic zoom ins and maybe a couple explosion effects, just silly stuff for the sake of my own entertainment and hopefully yours. Oh my god. But no, I kind of got sick, and I realized that I was all sniffly and coughy, which means that you can't really record a voiceover if you're all sniffles and whatnot. And so I decided, hey, that's bad, so we're not gonna do that. I also have a chemistry exam coming up, so I literally have zero idea when the Poppy Playtime video is even going to be coming out, because I have a chemistry test, like a unit exam, and I don't really want to, go into that blind. And I also am kind of struggling with the subject, so we're gonna lock it a little bit and study. I keep thinking I can fit under these logs, but in reality, I just can't. Yes, that's the current. God damn it. That's the current thing we're doing, is hopefully lock it in for a test, because I suck at chemistry, and then hopefully recording some videos. The next game I want to play through is not Chapter 4. Actually, the Chapter 1 video did quite well. Not Chapter 1 video, the Chapter 3 Part 1 for some reason did very well, and I heard from some people that, like, the Part 1s of a series always do the best, which does make sense, because they, to stick with it. That makes sense. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like in my head, that makes sense. But it almost has more views than the channel trailer, which is actually quite a lot for like this channel in terms of perspective. Yes, I did it! Oh my god. But so I've been happy with that. I've been kind of sad that like some videos on my channel still don't even have a single view, but like they'll get views eventually. I have no doubt in that. But no, I want to play Amnesia, either the Bunker or the Dark Descent, whichever one I buy first. I don't, unless like the Dark Descent canonically takes place first, then I'll play that one just because I like to play things in order. But okay, my frame rate dropped. That's not very kind. But no, just Amnesia is like one of those horror games that I think people like. I'm not entirely sure. I believe the devs of that game made Soma, in which case I might have to go play Soma. I think I bought Soma a while ago and I didn't like it. I wasn't getting into it. But maybe I'll try it again this time. Now, from what I understand, Amnesia the Dark Descent, very spooky game. And so I thought, we'll play that next. Take like a little break Poppy Playtime, because while my channel is small, I don't want to be like, oh, I just play Poppy Playtime in Minecraft. I want to do other games. I want to do other horror games. I want to try games that are actually considered like really scary, because as much as mechanically they're like enjoyable, I don't think people go to Poppy Playtime for a scary experience. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that, unless you're like maybe like a child, maybe you think Poppy Playtime is rather scary. But even watching it, it's like the jump scares are scary because they're surprising. They're not scary because they are inherently a good jump scare. A lot of Poppy Playtime's jump scares are actually, I would think, would be considered to be a rather lazy attempt at a jump scare. But Oh my, I'm not good at this game. My god. Debated. Locked in. But I want to play Amnesia, and then I'll either play the Dark Descent or the Bunker. And then we'll go from there, I guess. Maybe try the FNAF series. I have Security Breach, because I have PS Plus, I have PS5. And so I could, in theory, like, record videos on that thing and then just upload it. I mean, I'd already need to get, like, a USB capture cable of some kind to my laptop, which I feel like would just completely break everything, but we could definitely try it. The PlayStation has like a built-in capture feature, and it's not terrible actually. Some people I've seen have kind of dunked on it because it's like it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad, but it works for just capturing video. And then if you like upload that to YouTube privately and then download the video and edit it, it'd be a absolutely horrific process. And it would probably get me shot if someone who knew what they were doing saw what I was doing, but that's fine. I'm not going to be an orthodox YouTuber. That'd be silly. I thought I was going to hit my head on that one. That's fine. Okay, so we're not throwing yet. Ah! Okay, that's just rude. And then besides that, I'm looking for other games to play. I don't want to, just play horror. I want to get more games out there because currently I have two. I have Minecraft. Well, I do actually have some other. I keep forgetting, like, the Stanley Parable demo I played, the Subliminal demo I played. The reason I forgot that is because literally nobody watched those. But no, I think for now it's going to be just a lot of, hey, random demo that looks cool. Let's see if this is, viewable. I'll play Subliminal when it launches, and I think it launches actually rather soon because I saw a random ad on Instagram of all places for the game. However, Marvel Rivals Season 7 comes out in a few weeks, I think. And also, like, Invincible comes out. So if my upload schedule gets wrecked again, it's because I'm watching shows and playing video, like multiplayer games, which I don't play for content. And I have no intention to play for content. Because as much as I think I could, I don't care to, by and large. Because that's kind of what I realize is that I don't like doing solo commentary where there is no story, or there is no, like, Minecraft is kind of hard to do because doing it solo, it's very commentary focused because the game has no audio, like no dialogue, no story to follow. It is purely just this guy talking, and so and then if you try to do a multiplayer server, well, then you're trying to capture several voices, make sure that no one says something that can get you in big trouble on the YouTube, like people are kind of known to do, and then also you have to make sure that it's even compelling to watch. And until I get a good editing style going, I feel like I would struggle to do that, and that's why we're kind of just right now doing story-focused horror games. It has a story, it has jump scares, it has my reactions to said jump scares, and hopefully that makes for semi-entertaining content. I have zero idea. At this point, we are going by with the seat of we are just flying by on the seat of our pants. That's not the correct terminology, but I don't care. This game makes me frown. Yo! Okay. Not very good at this game, but I know it from Storytime Animator. Like, this is like one of the few games that Storytime YouTubers play that if they don't know how to animate, Like if a YouTuber doesn't know how to animate a story, then they play Cluster Truck and then they tell the story. Yeah. I don't think that made sense. This is just kind of a way for me to get an upload out on Friday while I have exams, and then hopefully I'll edit Pocket Playtime video after exams. And then shit. Hopefully have that out on Saturday, and then I'll figure out the rest of the schedule for the week after that. But that's all. We're gonna try to finish this level, I guess, without, dying immediately. Okay, just kidding. This is just kind of a video to get out there so that I have something out there for you guys to watch. I don't know if this is gonna actually get viewed. I have no idea. It's fine. Oh, we're kind of cooking. It's fine. No, do not jump into the wall. It's fine. Ah! We're goated. No. All right. Well, that's all for me today. I'm gonna go jump off into the void now. I've been the Cyberknyfe. This is Cluster Truck, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.